Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play EVE Online. So today we're going to be doing some general stuff and then maybe a level 2 mission or maybe two level 2 missions with our new ship here. One of the members of my corporation helped me with this. I actually offered to buy it because I did have the ISK, but they gifted it to me. I think it was one of their extras and they were like, here, have it. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. Maybe down the road I'll be able to, give it off to another new member, or maybe I can, donate some ISK or whatever if there's a thing. But either way, that was a very thoughtful gift, and yeah, it's a pretty awesome ship. So I'll go through it in a few minutes here, and we'll explain what I'm doing with it, how it works. And yeah, so I joined a corporation recently, and just to review that one, that was the Red Phoenix Rising. Very friendly corporation, very small group of people. There's probably maybe 20 or so on right now. Maybe even less, maybe 15. But I'm looking at local, but I'm not going to show up the Corp thing. I realize I can split the windows, a little extra privacy. But either way, they're a friendly, high-sec corporation, and a lot of people are like, oh, I want you to go low-sec. And when I say that, I mean more like on Reddit and Discord and things like that. A lot of people wanted me to go null and low-sec, and I do like the ideas of low-sec, and I might make an alt and check out some low-sec corporations later on. But for my main, I'm enjoying high-sec. I actually like doing missions and PvE stuff. There's a lot of PvE stuff I haven't even gotten the opportunity to do yet. Obviously, you can make a lot more in null space. Obviously, there's some more risks as well. But if you have a good part of space, it's awesome. The thing I will let you know is, though, if you join a very large corporation alliance, things like that, and out of the hole you might be at war, you can't go back to high sec, things like that. There's the big problem that can easily happen is you might be a little wave in a sea, and being a wave in a sea isn't so much fun because it's harder to learn sometimes because, yeah, there might be more people to answer your questions, but then again, there's rookie chat, there's Discord, there's Reddit, there's the forums, there's YouTube videos, things like that. But sometimes it's just you're a number at that point and no one gives a crap, and it's just hard to maybe learn and get educated. So just a warning on that. I find it's more fun to be on something more smaller scale, at least to start out. And that's a personal preference, obviously. So anyways, if you're interested in joining them, you can look them up in the game. They have a RPR Space Public is a channel you can join, so you can, do that. But either way, I just wanted to mention that. So yeah, we're in Rapidly. I can't even say the place. This is kind of where we hang. And then our main Jita kind of place is actually a place called Deduxy. I can't even say the. Anyways, this place here, yeah, I wish they had the numbers or something, it's called, something M243, Anyways, this place is kind of where we hang out for market, and then this place here is where we hang out, as a corporation, and kind of where our corporation offices are and things like that as well. So our skills are going pretty good. We have, total skill points, that includes the unspent skills. Is quite high here. I'm kind of all over the place right now. I'm really getting into these guys quite a bit. Obviously, shield operation is probably kind of useless, but then again, it's 3 hours and something. So I was like, oh, I want to do that. I like doing the short ones, right? Obviously, and then I'm working on more into the battle cruisers and things like that. Just slowly working on things. The big one right now I'm doing is hacking. I might even pause it for a bit and do some other stuff. Hacking's kind of awesome because when you're doing your exploration and doing the relic sites and all that stuff, and the data sites. I do the data sites the most. I don't even think I've even found a relic site honestly out in a wormhole or anything, but basically it gives you a little bit more strength, and that's kind of important. I wish that would be maxed out right away. If we ever get to the point where I can actually make quite a bit of ISK per week, per month, whatever, then I can start buying the skill boosters. These guys right here, right? The large skill injectors. They go for 653,000 ISK, but they gives you 500 skill points each time. So that's pretty damn strong if you think about it. So if you look at this one, let's just bring it down here so we can do it because it won't pop up. If you right click this and apply skill points to it, you can say, okay, that only requires 80 skill points. And that will, literally clear almost, you could say on 2 days, or not even 2 days, is 100 skill points. And that's a huge deal, obviously. Now, I wonder if, no, skill points are skill points, right? So it doesn't matter with implants on nose, I don't think, because if you have implants, you get a certain amount of skill points during that time, right? So, and I think my buffs have run out, unfortunately. But anyways, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I don't have an exact plan I'm doing. I know that my corporation does these incursions, and I know that they do battleships and things like that. And eventually, I'm just, battle cruisers are obviously the next level up anyways. I think there's one that was really cool. Might be the wrong faction. I want to fly the Drake. I don't even know which faction that is. That was under, if you go to ships, don't forget you can go to the ship tree. And they show them. I might be wrong. It might have been the Kaldaris that had that. I was really hoping it's these guys. You got destroyers, cruisers, battle cruisers. Oh, it's the Kaldari that have the Drake. The Drake is so badass, to be honest. I really wanted a Drake. Shields. Actually, shields are kind of fun, but it's not like I'm months away from going Kaldari either, and you can be any faction eventually. But it's sometimes better to stay with one faction, at least, while working on, battleships and things like that. But darn it, I thought it was us. That one looked so cool. So, yeah, battle cruisers, you got these guys here, right? So... I think this is probably what people end up using. I've heard that one a lot, but I think I've seen this one too. Drone, yeah. Drones are pretty common. But anyways, yeah, so this ship, let's check the ship out. So we can just simulate fittings here or whatever. So, yeah, we got these light carbine repeating cannons. One. They're pretty short range. I should probably swap them out for something longer range later on, but... pretty sure with this one I couldn't, or no, maybe this was the build on this one. And the reason this is it's not a long range, it's actually short range one. The problem is it's slow to get to your target because it's a huge ass heavy armored ship. So to get the idea to fly into the spot, I mean, you're only getting 399.7 meters a second, and that's using a 10M and afterburner, but basically it's a heavy, slow tank. But it's a tank because we got two of these medium enduring armor repairs. So we're actually doing 62.2 HP a second, which is pretty badass. And it helps a lot. So your total HP, effective hit points, is 15k, which is pretty good. You probably will get a lot less chance of getting ganked in high sec with this ship, just because, well, it's just not really worth it for people. Concord would probably show up before they be able to destroy it, or it wouldn't be worth it, And there are people who gank, ships for fun, so obviously that happens. So this has a bunch of thermal armor reinforcement, kinetic one, and explosive. So that's just to balance these stats. So it's kind of even, which is great for mission running and things like that. Obviously, if you're going to be fighting like specific rats and stuff all the time, a certain area, you probably obviously want the stats that best fit for those guys only. But when you're doing mission running like this, then at that point you might as well kind of even out your resistance, right? So it helps out. And then even down here, I think I have an overall resistance to everything, and then power capacitor relay, and this really increases our armor. This basically like doubles it, I think, which is pretty cool. You can actually turn this off to see how so 2.3 to 4.6 literally doubles your armor amount, your HP for that. So that's pretty badass. And and then I said the guns, and then you have a drone navigation. I think this increases is this range or a different one? Oh, velocity, yeah. So this makes it so your drones probably take a bit less damage, right? Because if they're orbiting the target, they last a bit more. And then you got your cap and cap battery and recharger there, just to give us a little extra boost. Because running all this, it'll only last 6 minutes or so. If you turn this off, it'll be stable. If you turn this off, it'll be stable. So usually don't need both repairs on, but if you're doing something pretty bad, you might. And then obviously if you're trying to get to the targets and hit them, you might have it all going. But you still have a 6 minute or so amount there, and this probably will improve over time as well as I improve my skills. But yeah, it's about valued at 2.5 million ISK, so a little bit of an expensive build, obviously, if you're brand new, but it's not too bad. Especially if you're not going to be risky with it. You're doing like, say, level 2 missions with it. It works out really well. Another thing I wanted to talk about was my station inventory. It's inventory here. So I'm using these guns, ammo, which is probably the worst ammo ever because it's like I haven't been focusing on ammo based on the missions, which is pretty pathetic. I really need to start doing that more. But this mobile tractor unit is probably the best thing ever. Basically, when you get into a mission, you drop this down. It has a 125-kilometer range to this thing. It's beautiful, and I guess 10-second activation. It's a bit slow if you're killing a lot of small stuff, but the idea is it can kind of kick ass and do whatever you need, and you don't have to worry about it, and it'll just suck it all. It'll bring all the debris to it, and it'll also loot automatically. So you can come up to this, loot it, and then pick this up, and then all the debris of all the ships are sitting there, so you can salvage them very easily as well. So it's pretty awesome, honestly. And then, like the ammo, I've been very failing at the ammo. I need to do better on that. I literally have just one ammo type, and I should look up the other names or whatever. Unfortunately, when you look up the variations, they show the variations of that one type of ammo. So of that damage type, but they don't show you the variations of, say, all the other damage types, which is too bad. There might be another way of doing that. It's not a big deal. Obviously, I haven't, put a lot of used with. This is where you'd probably go here. Yeah, so you can use with, so you can see all the different versions. So I probably should be going through this and getting the right ones, but I've been a little lazy. My drones keep up, and I'm using light drones. Originally, I was using heavy drones, medium drones, but I was having more issues with those, and I think it was not because of the drones. It was probably the way I was deploying them, and I think I'm learning. I also have salvaging drones now. I actually have the salvaging skill. It was pretty cheap and pretty fair one, and this is kind of fun because after the battle, especially when all the salvage is there, I can literally just say, this drone go to one thing, another, and then you kind of just sit there and just wait. Obviously it probably wastes more time, probably don't make tons of ISK out of it, but I like it. It's just fun to salvage that way. So yeah, that's basically our little ship anyways, and we'll take that out in a few minutes. One thing I wanted to show you can do, it's kind of fun. You can do it for organization or whatever you want. So if we go to the market here, there's something called station containers here. And I guess they're probably sold at every station. They're really heavy, so I can't see, players can make them, I'm assuming, but I can't see players shipping them around because packaged are 10,000 cubic meters, and they're very cheap. They're not very worthwhile, obviously, probably shipping them around. So I'm guessing stations just get them on their own, maybe? I'm not sure. But anyways, there's some here, and I want to buy one, just one for now. And I want to show you them. So here we go. We're going to buy one, and we're going to throw it in here. So our inventory is getting a little messy here. And so this is a way to sort things, basically. So if we find our station container somewhere in here, looks like a container. What looks like a station container in here? Oh, there it is. You could probably even rename it, honestly. Is there a rename? Set new, configure container. Oh, there you go. Configure container. Required. Oh, okay, so I don't think I need to worry about any of that. So there's probably an assemble container. There you go. Is there a rename? Set password, get quote, configure container, set name. Oh, okay. Everything for now. There you go. Okay, that's pretty cool. And you could probably... Oh, this is probably not sorted that way right now. How is this sorted? Sort by name, I guess you could do it if you really wanted to. But you probably want to sort it by like type or whatever anyways. But yeah. Anyways, so what we could do here is, I guess you can open this up like a regular container. So you can see how much space it has in it. So you open the container like it's like any other container. Oh, there you go. It's actually right there. I wonder if it's always there or is that closed? Oh, is there a close button? Maybe it's always there. Oh, that's awesome if it acts like that. That's really organized then. So let's go ahead and just select everything except the container itself, and we'll put it in everything. And there you go. And then you can go your everything container. It still shows you all the information, what things are worth, everything like that. So it's awesome. But now you've cleaned out your hangar and you have folders. So I was wondering if there was folders originally, like, oh, how do I do folders? And, there wasn't really anything folders, but station containers are the way to apparently do it. So I've salvaged maybe 2-3 missions, so I got 1.3 million out of that, which is not too bad. I'm not getting much out of level 2 missions anyways, so that kind of helps. So yeah, so you can take out your, for example, oh, okay, here's my drones, right? Actually, these drones are kind of useless. These are the extra ones I have. I've been throwing them in for organization. It's funny because for organization, I've been actually throwing my light drones into this ship's, and this is another ship I'll show you eventually, but I've been throwing them into that just for organization. So go figure. Okay, so now that we've done that, one thing I wanted to get into was our we have so many things to redeem. So I've been doing the project discovery. We have a 92.7 efficiency, which is pretty cool. This one's like just one big one, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, so I've been doing this and, slowly leveling up. We're 17.5 right now. You get 93k each time now. I think every time you level up, you get more. It might be also related to your accuracy rating. I haven't paid attention enough on that, but I believe it's just based on your level. So I'm getting almost 100k every time I complete this, and I can complete a lot more than what I could before. It feels like I could complete like 100 plus a day, which is pretty cool. And anyway, so we've gotten a lot of rewards for that. So I wanted to go ahead and grab these ones, just these guys here anyways. And we got some masks and outfits too, I guess. Well, maybe not the outfits for that one, but I just wanted to grab, yeah, all these ones because I'm pretty sure those are all just from that one. And I thought, what, we'll just open these ones because it's starting to get a little too full in here. And then that way I can grab all those and redeem them. So there you go. I got 13 to 53. There you go. There you go. And any more of those guys? Now, I didn't think these actually had too much of anything exciting. Now, this is part of it as well. These are the masks. Now, I don't understand how this works because I don't know if you have to have it in your assets to make it work or if you've just had to have it in your inventory one time. Because if you change your character's look, you can add those in. I'll look at it after. But anyways, so I don't know if you can open these all at once or how this works. It doesn't look like I can do anything like that. Open. Oh, there's an open button. Is there an open like this? No. Okay. So we're going to have to open them one by one, I guess. So open container. Oh, there you go. So it hacks it for you, basically. So you get these skins out of it, right? And I guess there's a chance to... They're basically all these bio skins, I believe. I don't think you're going to get anything else, because we did this before anyways, right? We opened 1 or 2 of these, and yeah, basically they're just all bio skins. Some of them might have some value, but more than likely you probably just get more off of just using it, honestly. But we'll see. The containers are worth apparently 190k each. But I feel like with the amount here and how we're getting it, I'd rather just keep them, honestly. Unless if you get like a skin that's worth literally like hundreds of millions or something like that, something that really pops out, I don't really see a point not redeeming it. So you can see these, they take a while. Imagine somebody doing like 100 of these. Like I can see not wanting to buffer these too long, honestly. Like a probe, is that like gonna actually make a probe look that way, or is there something called a probe? I don't really know what that is. There you go. I think the value of them all have kept going down and down the more we open them. It's like the containers were way worth more than the skins. So it's like, are there really like a super rare skin that's like worth a ridiculous amount to open these and do that? Or is it at this point people just like gambling for fun, like it's, you're never going to get anything out of it. There could be a super rare skin, honestly. Hopefully we can consume all these at once. But I love watching the value down there just going lower and lower and lower. There you go. Now it's down to 900k. Look at a wee bit up here after this one, 918. Yeah, it ain't gonna get much out of that. So I wonder if I can activate skin license. There you go. Darn it. So we have duplicates of these two. Oh, and they're duplicates of each other? Oh, no, never mind. They are actually different. I thought they were going to be duplicates of each other. Pretty damn close name, but and they're worth. Well, apparently these are worth a wee bit. 149K. So I guess I'll get rid of that eventually. You know, why not, right? Because I don't need it or want more stuff hanging around. But with the containers here, I'll probably get more of those and do more organizing, so it won't be so bad. But either way, so we have a brain freeze here. I want to get my bio up a wee bit more before I use that. So those are good to just get your thing up. By the way, I don't know if I told you guys this, but for those buffs, what you want to work on is this one here. So biology here. So if you get this up to 5, for example, basically you will double the length of those buffs. So if it lasts 24 hours, it'll last 48 hours. That's a pretty nice deal if you ask me. So I do recommend that. So I guess you get other stuff here as well. You got these skins. Let's grab these other skins. Might as well. We're in the skin mood here. And oh, that was just from doing the one thing there. And another skin, and then you get these outfits. Might as well go to the outfits. Let's grab the hats here, and might as well grab the skill books and these. And I don't know what that is. You're giving me a frigate, I guess, or something. I'll look at that after. Let's get this. I've been leaving the. I should probably just consume them anyways. Oh crap. I think I unclicked everything. Darn it. Oh, and some of these are related to Refer a Friend, I think. I got this from, I think, the Refer a Friend. That might be a Refer a Friend as well, actually. So for the person or persons who've been using the code below and, new player who decided to, get the 1 million skill points, thank you. I hope you enjoy the skill points, and thank you for getting me some little goodies here. So let's try that again, shall we? We're gonna do that one, and we're gonna scroll up here. We're gonna go for that one. Oh, I got another one of these. Oh, I gotta really be careful of these because they have short expiry dates. There's one, like the one that you get as a new player. It's like 2 days or 3 days in, maybe 4 days, and it has like expiry date of like a day or two. Yeah, be careful in that because you're gonna go through that really fast accidentally without realizing that. Okay, let's redeem those ones first. There you go. And sure, I guess we're opening these. I didn't realize they're gonna open, but open container, sure. That was a bit weird. I opened the skill book. Yeah, let's just add it. Do we already own it? Oh wait, do we own this thing already? Yeah, I just added to queue, so we already have this book, so that's kind of garbage already. So you have all these skins. Apparently one of these are worth something stupid here. I don't know which one it is. Is this like a time limited thing? Usually I thought that meant it was time limited, but I don't know. That's really weird. So you don't activate these. I think you just own them and that's it. Like if you don't own it, then you can't do anything maybe? I don't know how that works, to be fair. I'm confused. These masks are worth a bit. This skin is worth, oh, it's a temporary skin? Wait, do I have 180 days to consume it? Are you sure you want to activate blah, blah, blah? Activating the 100 will consume the item and 100 permission to apply the skin to the following ship. You have 180 days to use that skin. That is just dumb. That is 180 days too. Yeah, that is so weird. Oh, this one isn't. This one's worth 31 mil. Wow. I might hold on to that for a bit. Okay, so these are... I wonder if those timers will go down without touching them, but let's get rid of those for now. And then you get this stuff here for looks. So basically, you can go over here. I guess we're not going to... Yeah, well, I guess this episode we are not going to make it out on this one. We'll have to do that on the next one. I'm sorry, it was longer than expected, so... So, yeah, here's my character, who always looks pouty or whatever. And I guess you can do masks. Here you go. So here's a mask. That's cute. And then I guess you got your cloth and clothing and everything out. So you have, you got your mask. You got eyewear. Do I have headwear, I guess? No, headwear? Hair and headwear. What hair are we? We're on 10. Is this like one of those things where you can only wear... Oh, I see. I mean, I like my hair instead, to be fair. That's a bit weird. Okay. Well, I probably will never be wearing that stuff. Oh, here's the fancy one. So this is the fancy outfit. Wow. Wow, that really changes things. You don't even know if the person's male or female if you zoom in. That's interesting, huh? Okay, that's neat. What were we wearing before now? I don't even remember. I feel like I wasn't wearing any of this, to be fair. Oh, I wasn't. That's why. We weren't wearing a top. That's why. Okay. So there you go. You get the idea of how that works anyways. So, did I unlock any new tops? I saw some other stuff in there, but we'll look at that in a minute. Anyways, there you go. So you can do that. And then you can go next. And you can take a picture. So I guess this is how zoomed in I was before. So this is kind of how you can take your thing. And you can change your backgrounds too. So there's some really cool backgrounds here you can pick. I think there were more over here. I don't know if you can actually obtain more backgrounds. Oh, where's those cool ones? I wanted like a brighter one. Like maybe something like this. Yeah, there were some other ones too. Or like these ones. Yeah, that's pretty cool looking. Yeah, maybe something like that. Kind of matches the thing. You can even change the light levels and everything else. There you go. Awesome. Okay. So anyways, that's what we'll look like now in our little thing here. And then, of course, it might not update right away, but eventually it'll update, throughout your thumbnails and all that when people look at you. So, yeah, we'll just put those away in there. And then let's check out what else we have. I didn't realize we'd have so many things to play around with. So those guys. So filaments, might as well just grab those. I don't think they have an expiry date anyways on them, but the filaments are going to probably be useful eventually. Some of them, this one will probably be already expired at this point. That event's like over, honestly. So this one is a buff. You might be able to sell that, or I might be able to use that. I just haven't really been into the whole buff stuff, honestly. A blueprint, a pacifier. I don't know much about that, but we'll grab it. There you go. We'll leave the other buffs in there for now. Let's grab this one. T-shirt and pants. A crate containing fireworks. Okay. And then this is a suit of some sort. Okay, let's do that. Oh, and then this frigate thing. You get a frigate, and a destroyer. Okay, you get a lot of free stuff over time, I guess. There you go. So open container. Okay, so your filaments. Oh gosh, we're getting more stuff, or were they? No. Okay, look at this men's. Oh, look at that. That's a cool outfit. Okay. You get a destroyer, so the catalyst. We already have that ship. That's cool, though. There you go. Wow, okay. And this blueprint, I wonder if this blueprint is, apparently you can't, one run copy of this, the pacifier blueprint. I wonder if the pacifier is considered a decent ship or how that works. Anyways, we'll throw that in here. I'm going to ignore them for now. So these filaments are, they're good to have. They open, they're like keys basically to open, I guess you can say a gateway in space. I don't know much about that stuff. I haven't done it yet. Obviously, it's something I want to do, but it's just not there yet. So I'll throw them there. I get them in loot and stuff as well from time to time. These fireworks, they're just fireworks basically. I think you put them in your launcher, right? And you can shoot them, and they just, obviously you get the firework look. This is worth actually some ISK. You might want to sell that. So just because it's not really like major attributes I need, this is probably more for like people who are min-maxing like PvP and stuff like this. This is 13 mil, which to us is a lot. To most people, probably not a lot, but obviously that's pretty cool. And then you got these cool skins here, more hats. Now that I know the hair doesn't get kept with the hats, I'm not too much of a fan of those, but let's see if this still lets you activate them while in this part here. Okay, so let's check the sorry, so what are we doing? The top? No, sorry. Oh yeah, hairstyle. Sorry. Wasn't hairstyle, was it? Where's all those things? Oh, they don't show up. Oh, okay. So they have to be I guess they have to be in your main thing, or it doesn't know how to work. Interesting. So if we put those back in our hangar, then they'll show up, I guess. So I guess if you make the changes and put them away, then they stay forever. So if you don't plan to make changes ever again with your character, you can sell them, or maybe if you're in a guild or a corporation, whatever, you can, have a one that you share it with the members. Oh my gosh, that hairdo. So there's a, there. So basically anyone who wears a hat has a shaved head. Let's put it that way. So your outer layer. So, oh yeah, this was the interesting outer layer. That's actually a pretty cool outer layer, though, that one. That's cool. And that, I mean, this is pretty badass too, but it's very common. I see a lot of people with this one. I mean, it's not really it's not very uncommon to see people with that. It's kind of funny. No pants looks a little funny with that outfit. Did we get any new tops as well? Oh yeah, you got this top here. Well, that's pretty cool. Look at that top. And then you got your bottoms here. Here's your bottom to that. So there you go. Those are pretty cool bottoms. So yeah, you got some fun stuff you can get and play, and there's different eyewear I'm sure too you can get. Most of them are like sunglasses. I'd like to see actual like regular looking glasses, maybe less than what we have now. But there you have it anyway. So that was fun. That's a lot of lovely little things that we've gotten over time, and you can probably buy some off the market, obviously, and there's lots of stuff like that. So you know what? Let's go ahead and play with this. Since we're not going to go out and do our run today, let's go ahead and let's buy another one of these, or a couple of them actually. View market details. Let's buy these guys. Let's buy 3 more. Let's do 4, 5. Sound more better in my head. So let's assemble container, assemble container, assemble container, assemble container. There you go. So I don't know how to name these the best, but how do we do this? Set name weapons, or you can do ammo maybe for this one. There you go, ammo. And then and you can probably do something like this actually, like 1 ammo. Do something like this to keep them more organized, like, and in a proper pattern. And you can do this one, name 5 everything, that way it's just like, you get lazy, everything gets stored in there. And then you can do set name, what's number 2, weapons, or you can do even modules. Maybe you have too many modules though. I'll do modules for now, but it might be a little too many, right? Set name, I have to almost see what we have here, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, scrap, I guess, can be another one. Scrap. Yeah, let's do that. So let's rename this set name to like 3 scrap and ore, maybe? Sure, why not? And then we'll set this one to skins and there you go, skins and cosmetics. There you go, something like that. So you could take your skins here, for example, and put them into our skins and cosmetics section. And then you can take your scrap here and put this into our scrap and ore. And then obviously we saw this ore here, which not a lot of value there. No, that's why I haven't touched them. I was like, why are those kind of there? Because usually I'd sell them or whatever, like at the other station, but there's nothing there, basically. That's why. So you got your ammo. So this is ammo. That's actually considered ammo too, right? So this is all ammo up to basically right here. Actually, that's considered ammo too. So there you go. That's all ammo. And that is metal scrap, which is actually odd enough because it didn't stack with regular scrap, but that's considered scrap, right? So, and then stack all, whatever. There you go. Select all. I don't think we have anything that needs, compressing or anything. No. And then you got your modules. So you got all your different modules here. Let's go ahead and grab them from here to here. And so I might split that up to weapons and then modules kind of thing. You know what I mean, right? And then there you go. And then you got this stuff here. So this is your skins, obviously. So we'll put that into our skins and cosmetics. And then, yeah, we can't do anything with that anyways. And then you got your drones. So having one just for drones would actually make sense too. Marines. Oh, crap. That's a bit weird. Reports. Maybe some of them just didn't get consumed. These are junk items basically. Then they're supposed to have gotten consumed, but I guess they didn't. But whatever. And then these are your keys, and yeah, so I'll just leave that for everything. It's a little bit more organized now. So, and I can still throw. The nice thing with this setup now, right, is if I do a run, I can come back, throw everything in this container, and still be able to kind of view it and enjoy it. And then, organize it after. That way you can kind of keep an idea of what things are worth, things like that. So that's pretty cool. I like that. So I think that rounds up, catching up on some of our stuff that we've been doing. So, yeah, we got these guys. Obviously, look at all the skill points we got there. I've been holding on to those. I guess I don't really need to. There's no point anymore to hold on to these. It was just more for the fact that, I wanted to keep them there. If you were to stay alpha, apparently redeeming these are not a good idea. You want to redeem them after that you've hit the cap, because then you can go past the 5 million cap. But I don't think that's going to be a problem anymore, or I'm hoping not. So might as well inject all those skill points now, and that way we just have the brain freeze there. I'll leave them alone for now, and work on that biology stuff a bit. But yeah, so now we have a lot more skill points here. I guess overall your maximum, if you were to set them all right now, it would be basically 2.1 million, which not bad for our first couple weeks plus, right? So that's pretty good. 22nd. I'm recording this on the 4th, by the way. So the 28th, and yeah, so it's literally 13 days right now. So not too bad. But then again, we got a free million or whatever, right? And then you start with like 450,000. So, but you get a lot out of the bonuses and dailies and things like that, which is pretty awesome. So, and yeah, so I think that's it for this episode. Like I said, yeah, next time we'll do the level 2. I was planning to do it this episode, but we never we got pretty busy with all that, and at least we got to look through some stuff and learn some stuff and whatnot. So yeah, if if you're bored and whatnot, you're in the game, these are definitely worth doing, just for the fact that is this the lower one or the higher one? There's one that's lower and there's one that's higher, but oh yeah, if you click in a weird area, you can't do it. I think this might be the higher one, to be honest, as in this is bad. And they'll get mad at me, but whatever, we'll try it anyways. So 92.7, right, our reward, and it's yeah, that was a failed one. 92.7 didn't fail us at all, I don't think, or changed it at all. But yeah, so this is the high one. I mean, to be honest, that it does look like it's part of that one, but I guess they say it's not. So, but it thins out and gets deeper here. So, I mean, obviously that's part of that one, but that's the thing. This is not, I thought it was really cool at first, like they're helping science and everything else. But I've seen the same ones pop up like 100 times, basically. And yes, I know the ones that, actually say if you pass and fail, those are like, quote unquote, probably the ones that they do to test to make sure you're not, being stupid or whatever. But all the other ones have been so bloody common that, yeah, it's just, you see the same ones over and over. So it's a bit weird. But anyways, yeah, you get 93K just doing that, and you can do that maybe 100 times a day or something. Maybe not quite 100 times a day, but the point is you can do it for quite a bit. And so if you're out mining or whatever, doing something boring, you can sit there and actually do that while you're doing your other tasks. So that's pretty cool. A little extra ISK, and you get the fun little rewards out of it as well, right? So I think that's kind of the fun part too, is the here, let me show you the rewards that you can get over time out of it. Of course, you get those little crates as well every time you level, but it's these guys here that's pretty cool here. So you can get all these different outfits here, and there's different skins and stuff too. Oh wow, I don't think I noticed some of these. This ship looks really cool. Actually, I think I saw people. Oh no, this is a different one. It's a battleship. Wow, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I was gonna say, I think I've seen, yeah, so those glasses look pretty neat. You can get, here's another type of ship here, an enforcer. So there's just lots of little cool stuff you can get out of this. And so if you can get up there, it's worth it. It's probably going to be too late before I could ever get to that level. I don't know if these ever stack or if they do different ones for each one. Like, for example, I think the max level is 999 because I think I swear I saw somebody at 999. So I'm not actually sure if they do a whole different type of project or whatever than if these change, or if it's literally just always the same ones. It's just like that's like the permanent rewards, and then maybe once in a while they'll add, like, maybe eventually they'll add a level 700 or 750 or whatever one on there. So I can't really tell you that, but I could tell you these crates would probably get a lot more rare the higher you get up, because I think it takes more EXP per thing. So it probably gets a little lengthy. Anyways, I'm going to shut up now. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.